Asato ma satgamaya, tamaso ma jyotirgamaya, mrityarma amritam gamaya. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Mother, take us from unreal to real. Take us from darkness of ignorance, of not understanding, to the light of the wisdom, to understanding, to knowing. Take us from death to immortality. Om, peace, peace, peace. Jai Guru. Welcome, dear devotees. Two questions. I'm just reflecting upon it. Just think, we know now, being an ardent devotee of the Advaita Vedanta, that we are all travelers and we are all one. Yes, we know now as a Vedantis, we got a different name, different form, different function, different gender, different mind, but we are all one consciousness. We know that. The question comes, it seems difficult to take it, and this question came from somebody from Harvard graduate, that how can you say Mother Teresa is Mother Teresa and Hitler is Hitler? They're same? A good question, a good doubt. So now I want you to deal with it with your Advaita Vedanta. How would you answer it? Come on, champion, devotees. Think, very simple. Get back to that state where your mind is not at play. When is your mind is not at play? When you go out to deep sleep. Jagrat, Swapna, Sushupti. Mandakya Upanishad, we are awakened state, our mind is playing. The Hitler is Hitler, Mother Teresa is Mother Teresa. And now I go into the dream sleep. Dream sleep also it will be playing because mind is still playing. So Hitler will have weird kind of a dream where Mother Teresa will have divine heavenly dream. And now comes deep sleep where there is no mind, no thought, no actions. Only pure light, pure consciousness prevailed. Now tell me, is there a difference between the deep sleep Hitler and a deep sleep Mother Teresa? There are none. Think. This, look at it another angle. 6-month-old baby, 1-year-old baby, 2-year-old baby Hitler. 6-month-old, 1-year-old, 2-year-old baby Mother Teresa. Were they different? Maybe 2 years old Hitler's mind was coming into play from the Prarabdha Karma, Sanchita Karma. Maybe it was. Isn't it? Think. So, this consciousness is one. The second question came that, all right, this Brahman is one consciousness. Sat Chit Ananda. Satyam Jnanam Anantam Brahman. That Brahman is everything, infinite. It has got no form. No form. Tell me, how can, second question, how can the formless Brahman make such gigantic, fantastic universe with galaxies and systems, solar systems, and tiniest of the particles of microscopic creatures to life forms, to varied expressions of rainforests and deserts and mountains and oceans and rivers? It's mind-boggling. One which has got no form, how can it make all this form? The Paramahamsa Ramakrishna, Vivekananda's Guru, gives the beautiful answer. He said, you look at the water. The water has no form. But when the water chooses, water becomes a bubble, a froth, a little sprinkle, a little moisture. It becomes a little wave, a medium-sized wave, a bigger wave, a gigantic wave, a tsunami wave, an ocean, a river, a pond, a glass of water. Water can take the form. And when you go down to Antarctics, when you go down to the North Pole, you will find, I've seen them in Iceland, huge iceberg. Only the tip is visible on top of the water, and you can see through the water is crystal clear. And they say, just by the way, getting deviated for a second to share with you, that water is so cold, they say if you put your finger there, and by the time you take out, your finger will break away. It will freeze your finger straight away. So cold, and yet it's water. And it is forming iceberg. When the devotee take that Brahman with its devotion, can form Mother Kali, can form Shiva, can form Ganesha, can Kartikeya, Mother Saraswati, Mother Lakshmi, Krishna. So there was an argument with Advaitavad and Advaita. Advaitas say Brahman is like water. But the Advaitavad saying no. Nice argument. He said no, water has form. He said how? See, come on. The water in the glass, after all it is the glass form, isn't it? Water in a bucket is a bucket form. Water in the river is the river form. Water in the ocean is ocean form. So, now look at it one more angle. Remember the last Sunday's talk? What is the definition of God? Recollect? Satyam Jnanam Anantam Brahman. Satyam, reality, truth. Jnanam, knowledge, is consciousness. Anantam. And we discussed about Anantam. Remember? Anantam is the one which has no limit. The no limit, trying to define it, it is better to go by Vedantic expression. What people are more used to talk about by limit. To first define what is limit. And then you say which has no limit is Anantam, infinite. So what is limit? Vedanta says there are three limits. That is space, time and object. Desha, Kala, Vastu. The one is called Desha Paricheda. What is Desha Paricheda? Space. You're sitting at your home. I'm sitting here. You are not here, I'm not there. You cannot be in the same place at your mother's place if your mother is not living with you, and at your home or workplace. That's called space limitation. I'm cutting it brief. I spent a lot of time on last Sunday. Listen to the talk. Then comes Kala Paricheda, Samay, time. Remember the epitaph in the graveyards was written, born 1910 and died 2000. That means 90 years of life. Whatever is creation, what is creation is a birth, and what is death is destruction. Whatever is born in a mother's womb will die. So there is a creation, there is a destruction. You can take it anything which is any object. This glass, it is created at a certain time and it will be destroyed at a certain time. It will go off. So that is time. Paricheda, kala paricheda. And then comes object, limit of object. What is limits of object? Very interesting. This computer cannot be a glass. A glass cannot be a cup. That mobile cannot be a globe. Just take any example. That's object limitation. So now, when you look at Shiva, Kali, Divine Mother, or Mother Durga, or Ganesha, or Kartikeya, why is it that one Brahman is being taken into all the shape? Because Brahman has no shape. It is infinite. See, Desha Paricheda is, I have limit of space, so I am here and you are there. But if I have no Desha Paricheda, no space limitation, I could be there as well as here. So Brahman has no Desha Paricheda, no space limitation. It is everywhere, omnipresent. Are you with me? This is the definition of God. Then Kala Paricheda. I am there at this time. I cannot be there after I die sometime. So there is birth to death. Samaya Paricheda. I am here at this moment. I cannot be at the same moment at your place. But Brahman, as per definition, has no Kala Paricheda, no Samaya limitation. So Brahman is eternal, always there at every time, every place. And then comes Vastu Paricheda, object limitation. Supposing Brahman has, as per definition, not supposing it has no limitation of the object, that means what? It can be everything. Now look at the definition. When Brahman has no limitation, it can be Shiva, it can be Mother Kali, it can be Durga, it can be Ganesha. Reflect. What a beautiful life. What a beautiful time ahead. And now utilize this power of the consciousness which has created this universe, the galaxies, the world, and you and me. Variety, varied expressions. Why can't it create into crystallize a little dream of yours, a little desire of yours? And you say, no, having desire is not good, it's not very divine. Hey, sure, detachment, vairag, is the ultimate, most important, beautiful thing. Viveka vairag, this is how Vivekananda is called Viveka. And his first prayer to Mother Kali, when Thakur sent him, Paramahansa Ramakrishna sent him, because his father died and he had money problem. The Vivekananda told him, you remove my money problem and I will be all yours. He said, I do not do all those. You go and ask Mother Kali. He went and asked Mother Kali, came back. Did you ask him for money? He said, no, I couldn't ask. I knew you're a fool. Go back and ask again. Again he went back. Again he didn't, came back. Third time. So Paramahansa Ramakrishna said, yes, I knew you will not be able to. Don't worry. From today onward, there will be no limitations for you. Now, basic food, clothes, shelter will be there for you and your family. Now, what did Vivekananda ask Mother Kali? Give me vairag. Give me viveka. Knowing what is right, what is wrong, and discriminating wrong from the right and not go to the wrong. And Shama, controlling of those, and Dhamma, desires, uparati, focusing, titiksha, sticking to, ability, oneness, and shraddha, respect for what I hear, what I read, knowing from the ancient Vedanta what you and I are sharing, and mumukshattam, 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 intense longing for desire to be one with Supreme Divinity in this life alone. So let us finish today's session. A beautiful thought process. Purnamada Purnamidam. You are that consciousness. From that consciousness, when consciousness is taken away, Purnam to Purnam, Purnam alone remain. Purnamada Purnamidam. Purnat Purnamudachyate. Purnasya Purnamadaya. Purnameva Vishishyate. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. My prayers for each one of your wishes and desires be fulfilled to build an intense vairag, discrimination, so that you know what is real and what is not real. And we have that intense longing for what is